Good morning, teachers, and good morning to my dear fellow students. My name is John Ashley Singh. For today I will be discussing Paleolithic period. What is the definition when you hear the word Paleolithic period? In the Paleolithic period, roughly 2.5 million years ago to 10,000 BC, early human lives in the caves or simple huts or teepees and were hunters and gatherers. They used basic stones and bone tools as well as crude stones axes for hunting birds and wild animals. Another definition in the Paleolithic period or Paleolithic era, Paleolithic period also called as Old Stone Age, ancient cultural stage or level of human development characterized by the use of rudimentary chipped stone tools. As I've said a while ago, nakatira sila sa mga caves, sa mga teepees nung panahon nila. So, they characterized by the use of rudimentary chipped stone tools para sa kanilang mga artworks. Ito yung mga ginagamit nila, yung mga bones na nanggaling sa mga hayop, sa mga hinahunting nilang hayop, or even the chipped stone tools or what we call the sculptures. Sculptures nila is made up of stones, woods, kung ano yung available dun sa kanilang lugar. Maraming characteristics yung Paleolithic period or era, and I have here two of their characteristics. The number one is using of napstone tools. Sabi ko nga kanina, yung available na gamit sa kanila for their artworks, that will be the stone tools. Ninanap nila to, or what we call the napping. It described as a sculpture. Parang ini-sculpture nila yung mga stones using stone tools. And the number two on their characteristics, that will be the some of the people use woods and bone tools. Yun nga, sinabi ko rin kanina, is gumagamit sila ng woods kasi some of them nakatira sa mga kagubatan or sa mga kuweba. And they're using bone tools. Itong bone tools na to, napaka-rare na ngayong panahon natin, na feeling ko hindi na natin ginagamit ngayong panahon na to. Pero sa kanilang panahon is napaka importante ng bone tools sa kanila, kasi they're hunting animals, different animals, or even yung mga skeletal bone ng mga tao is ginagamit nila for their artworks. During the Paleolithic era, hominins grouped together in small societies such as bands and subsisted by gathering plants. Sabi ko nga kanina is nakatira sila sa mga kabundukan, so they're most likely being a plantita or plantito, kasi yun yung way nila para makahanap din ng pagkain, since napakahirap ng pagkain sa mga kabundukan. So yun, nagagather sila ng mga different kinds of plants. And the number two, we have the fishing. Bumababa sila sa mga dalampasigan para mangisda, para makapanghuli sila ng kanilang makakain. And the last is hunting or scavenging wild animals. Yun nga, they are hunters actually. Yung mga taong nakatira sa Paleolithic era, they are hunters or scavengers, which means naguhuli sila ng mga wild animals para sa kanilang pagkain. At the same time, yung buto ng kanilang mga nahuhuling animals, they're using as their artworks. I have here some of their artworks. Actually, napakadaming artworks during this era, and I have here some of their artworks. The number one is Venus of Willendorf. It has been just suggested that she is a fertility figure. As you can see on the picture dito sa side ko, na para siyang hugis talaga siya na fertility figure, which means para siyang isang I don't think if it is a man or a woman. I think babae, kasi for the word fertility. Pero yung para siyang shape na tao talaga siya. It described as a god luck totem or a mother goddess symbol or an aphrodisiac made by men for the appreciation of men. And the next one, we have here the Venus of Tantan. It's an alleged artifact found in Morocco. It and its contemporary, the Venus of Berekatram, have been claimed as the earliest presentations of the human form. Ayan, nakikita nyo naman sa picture na Venus of Tantan. Actually, medyo magkakamukha lang sila yung mga artworks nila. Kamukha din siya ng Venus of Willendorf. It's just that they're separate artworks naman, and meron silang different symbols and different meanings. The last, some of their artworks is the Venus of Losel. The woman holding a bison horn is pregnant, and the shape of her waist and hips suggests that she had already had a children. Yon, as you can see on the picture, babae din to na may hawak-hawak na bison horn. It means this is a pregnant, and the shape of her waist and shape suggests that she had already has a children. So, as the definition said, that hindi na ito single. So, pregnant na siya. As you can see on the picture, medyo malaki na yung tummy niya, and she had already had a children. In Paleolithic era, or what we call the Old Stone Age, there are two basic form of arts. The number one is painting. They are most likely paint on the cave stones and on woods. As I've said a while ago, their habitat or their place is found in the cave. So lahat ng mga nakatira dito sa Paleolithic era na to is nakatira sa mga caves, sa mga teepees na sinabi nga kanina dun sa definition. And yon, makikita yung mga paintings nila sa mga caves, sa mga stones or different kind of woods, kasi yun lang yung available nila na pagpintahan. Ito yung mga, ayan, makikita nyo yung mga pictures ng different examples of paintings sa mga caves. The second one on their two basics of arts, we have the sculpture. They are using stone, antler, ivory, woods, and even bones of different animals. Yun nga, sinabi ko sa inyo kanina is sculpture. So, yung sculpture na to, they are made up of stones, bones of different animals, or the human skeleton bones. Yun yung ginagamit nila na pang sculpture to engrave and to create wonderful artworks. And they are also using clay, not just the literary clay na ginagamit natin ng mga mag-aaral ngayon. Yung clay nila is para siyang putik na merong something na ingredients doon na para makapag-gawa sila ng isang magandang, makapag-mold sila ng isang magandang sculpture. And these are the pictures or the examples of their sculptures. Alright, before we end up our discussion, let's answer the 3 questions provided in the discussion a while ago, kung nakinig kayo. And the first question is, what is the other term or name for Paleolithic period? And what BC or before Christ did this Paleolithic period takes place? Anyone? Alright, very good. The other term or name for Paleolithic periods is Old Stone Age, and it takes place at around 2.5 million years ago, or 10,000 before Christ era. The next question is, what are the 2 basic art form that Paleolithic period used? Anyone? Alright, very good. That will be the painting and sculpture. And the last question is, give at least 3 artworks comes from Paleolithic period. Pwede kayo magbigay ng artworks na hindi ko nabanggit din sa discussion, or bigay nyo yung 3 na nabanggit din sa discussions. Anyone? Alright, very good. That is a Venus of Tantan, Venus of Losel, and Venus of Willendorf. Alright, do you have any questions, suggestions, or clarifications? None? Alright, thank you so much for listening sa aking report na Paleolithic period. Hope you learn some more of this topic, and let's call it a day, and good day. Thank you so much.